Hello and welcome to another Demis Hellen tutorial. We are post 1000 subscribers, so thank you very much you guys, it's friggin' awesome. Right, so we're going to look at the kick drum today. We're going to start a few videos just to get the year rolling. Just how kind of sounds start out for me, and then we'll go on to making a full track using these techniques. So I thought it'd be quite a simple thing to do, familiarise you with some of the processes I go through, and then we'll create the full track. So we're going to start with a kick today, and we're just going to pick some elements and we're going to layer them together. Then I'm just going to show you how I blend those layers. So first of all, I pick a kind of an attack, and then the body. So number 4 is always a good start for me out of, so you can see, the Thrill Seekers Studio Essentials, and it's kick 4. So that's what I use for the body. Now it's a good starting point, it's never going to stay the same, but for the purpose of this example we'll keep it at kick 4. And for the click, I do like the sound of that one. That's quite beefy. That one, because the hat's not too prominent. Okay, so we've got 2 different kicks there, and we're going to use them for different purposes. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to use 2 channels, so mono 17 and mono 18, and we're going to do the EQing outside. We're not going to use any of the internals. So let's have a look. Let's get rid of that. Let's open the mixer up. Let's get rid of Nexus there. Right, so let's just program a kick in. So this is going to sound quite bad to start with. Okay, and the reason we're not hearing anything is we need to go here and activate mono 17 and mono 18. So there we are. So we'll call mono 17 the click, and we'll call this the body. And let's just up the tempo there to make it a bit more exciting. Let's put 135. Right, so you can hear that it's not too good, so let's focus on the click. Right, so we're just focusing on that. Let's just emphasise the top bit for now. So we just want to shorten that down. We don't want to hear the whole kind of shebang of that. Okay, now we're rolling. So we've cut off the bass there, and we've just tuned that up a little bit just to give it a bit more click. So let's go in and listen for any bits that we might like the sound of. That sounds quite nice. Okay, so we've pulled out some click there, and then what we're going to do is go to add track, and we're going to add a group channel. Let's just get back there, group channel, and we're just going to add the 1 for now, and we're going to call it kick. And then if you hold down shift to select 2, and then when you click up here, as soon as you select that, just hold shift down and it'll send both, and then you don't have to bother going through each one, especially when there's a lot of tracks going on. Okay, so we've got the kick rerouted. We can still mess around with just the 1 if we need to. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump in and pull out Vengeance Multiband Compressor. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in here as well and just add a Pro Q on there. And just add a bit more of there, just do a bit of a roll off there. Just take some of that out of there where we've kind of boosted that area. I think it was a bit further up there. Okay, so it's a good start, and where the multiband comes in is where you can kind of really shape the sound and give it a bit of character. Again, bear with the flickering of the plugins. I've not quite solved the problem, and it's quite irritating, but please bear with it. So first of all, we're going to keep the mix up to 100 actually, so we can hear what's going on. So we want to accentuate these two areas. So let's pull out a preset for now. Let's have mid-medium. Okay, so you can hear the effect of that there. And then we're also just going to pick out treble tight. Right, so if we just bypass that, we've got a nice tight punchy sound there. And then I'll just jump in and get a Pro Q, so we can see exactly what's going on, and we can see there's quite a lot of attack coming from here, which is where we've boosted it in the multiband. So just to smooth out the area, we're just going to give it a nice, yeah, about there, just a bit tighter than you'd normally do. And again, I'm just going to roll the bass off. I don't want all that mud. I don't want all that there. And that's essentially kind of where I start with the kick. So if we just use that Nexus example that I have up here, I've put this onto always on top. Let's go back to Nexus, and we'll go down here and we'll pick one of my favourites, basically Drive 2, bring the cutoff on the filter mod down. You always get a good sound from the start of this one. And we're just going to draw in some notes. In fact, why are we... Let's just get the 8th triplets off. Let's go into 16, so that's better. And we're just going to have roll a 3, roll a 2, and a roll. So you can hear the effect that it's going to have. Just turn down that. So personally, I would add in a mid-range kick there. So let's just jump in and do that now. Just one for extra, and we'll send it. Yeah, we'll send it to a 3rd mono. So let's just put mono 19 up there. So we've got that there. Let's just bring the volume down for now. And let's pick something with a bit of mid-range. See, that's nice. It's always about finding the sound that's going to sound well. So that's quite nice. Let's just try that. Let's just incorporate that kick drum in there. Let's just copy that up. And let's just shorten that down as well. We don't want too much release on that. So you can hear where that's gone from there. Let's just also send it to the kick. So you can hear it's gone from this a bit of it sounds nice still, and it did sound nice until we added that 3rd kick in. And from there it will go through more tweaking, but there's no point tweaking it kind of anymore at the moment, because you've got to build the synths around it and everything else, just all the other elements, and then you can start tweaking the kick sound. So that is everything for this tutorial. I think I've pretty much covered everything. So we've gone from the beginnings. So we've got the click, we've got the body, and then we've got another click, but I'm going to call it the mid-range. So let's just rename that just for the purpose of this tutorial, mid. So we just know that the ones with kick on the top there are there. So we could put kick, click, kick body, and kick mid if you wanted. And then that's routed into a group channel using right click, add track, group channel. And we've put a multiband compressor on, just to emphasize kind of the mid-range and the top end, but not too drastically. As you can see, I've turned the mix down quite way down there on the treble, and then just a bit of shaping, and it's going to go through more iterations of the shaping till the kick fits with the rest of the elements. And it's It's not about forcing the elements, it's about kind of blending them nicely without forcing them together. So thank you for watching. If you did like this tutorial, just give us a like and also drop us a comment on what you want to see next, or just your views in general on this kind of process, and I will see you in the next video.
Clear your thoughts and remember that peaceful place where you find happiness that no one else can take away. We've grown into a life we weren't prepared for, but we accept and make do. We ain't scared no more. I find a greater purpose of my very existence. I have a heart that speaks, and there's people that listen. You are not alone. Work hard and keep going. We all trying to make it out. Kick the doors open. Long nights of work shifts, punch outs and punch ins.